So having completed question 1 of the Access mock exam, we're now going to go on to question 2. Now question 2 involves you downloading a database from digital Dropbox. So with that being on the hard drive that you've got, we're going to open it up. Now as we can see, it contains one table, lots of queries. Actually the answers are in those queries, but we're not going to just cheat and have a look at them. We're actually going to work it out ourselves. So the first thing we've got to do is we need to go into the table and town, and the first thing it asks us to do is in the town field Blythe Bridge has been incorrectly spelt. Well, it's been correctly spelt, so what we're going to do is we're going to change Blythe Bridge to Cheadle. To do that we highlight the town so it all turns blue. We go to up here where it says replace. A little box comes up and we're going to find Blythe Bridge and we're going to replace it with Cheadle. It's going to look all through that file. Any Blythe Bridges it's going to replace with Cheadle. So we're going to replace all. It's going to say are you sure? And we're going to go yep. We're going to close the box down, and if you look there is no more Blythe Bridges. It's all Cheadle. And that's task 1 done. So that's going to be a few extra marks for you. 2, 3, 4 and 5. A little bit more complicated, but quite simple when you sort of like seeing it done a couple of times. Now we're going to be using queries and filters. Queries are going to be in question 2 and question 5, and filters are going to be 3 and 4. Filters are really easy. Queries a little bit more complicated. So we're on home here. We're going to go to create and we're going to go to query design. When we click on that, a box comes up and it shows us all the tables we've got. We've only got the one. If we had 6 it would show all 6 and we could pick which tables we wanted. So we're going to add our one table, close that box, open that one up. That's all the fields that we have in our table. And it's going to ask us to display the expiracy date in descending order. What we need to do is in field we need to get expiracy date. Now we can either drag it down once we find expiracy date, right click it and just drag it, and it'll pop up there, and then we're going to sort it. If you click on the sort, little drop down menu in descending order. So you've got ascending, descending, click descending. Premium, exactly the same. If we're a bit tired and we don't want to click and drag it all the way down, double click and it pops up there. That's going to be in ascending order. So again, click on the sort box, drop down, ascending, and name without any sort order. So double click on name, not bothered with the sort order. That's it. What we need to do, just make sure it's okay. We're going to run it. So top left hand corner, big exclamation mark, press run, and that is the answer to our query. Now we need to save that. So we go to File, Save Object As, make sure it's a query, little drop down menu there, give it the name of exp prem name. Okay, go back to home here, and there it is, popped up there, and we'll shut that box down and we'll shut that box down. So we've got a blank screen for our next question, which is question 3. Filter the data to show only the records of the policy holders who have earned 55% no claims discount bonus. So this isn't going to be a query, we can use the table for this. So open the table up by double clicking on it, find the no claims bonus, which is over there. So we click on that and we click on filter. When we click on filter, it gives us all the answers that are displayed in that box. We only want 55%. Now instead of ticking all the boxes individually, if we just click select all, it'll blank them all out, move down to 55, click on that, click OK, only the 55s are there. That's it. That's that one done. So we just need to save it. So we go to File, Save Object As. Now it's going to say table here, but we need to change that to a query. Highlight all of that. NC bonus. It will say it's already got an entry of that because that was on the database that we imported. We're going to replace it anyway. Yep. Back to home. Close that one down. Close that one down. We're not going to save the changes to the table because that will actually save that as the table rather than the big list we had before. So we're going to go no. And that's question 3 done. Question 4 is going to involve 2 filters because we've got to filter the data to show the female policyholders and then they've got to drive estate cars. So we open the table up again, go to gender, filter, gives us all the answers. We click so only female remains. We click OK, so there's only females down there. We've got to find the ones that drive estate cars, so we go to model, filter, select all, so it declicks everything. And we're just going to go down and find all the estate cars. So we've got Cavalier Estate, Cortina Estate, Mini Estate, Passat Estate. That's it. So we go OK. And it's got 4. And that's question 4 done. So again we go to File As, Save Object As. Still says table, so we're going to make that a query. That's going to be female estate drivers. Click OK. Go to home. So there we've got our 3 so far, which only leaves us with number 5. So we're going to close that one down. We're going to close that. Don't want to change the table. We never try and change the table if we don't have to. Alright, display list of policyholders who live in areas whose postcode begin with ST4. Right, this is going to be a query. So we need to go to Create, Query Design, add the table, close. So it wants a list of policyholders, so that will be in the name. Double click name and it pops up down there. And who live in the area of postcode beginning with ST4. So we want postcode. Now this is where it's going to be a little bit different, because what we need to do is we need to do a criteria. If we remember the validation rule from the first one, from the first question, where we had to put the high, medium or low, HM or L, very similar. So what we do is we go to here and we got builder. So we click on builder and we get this box again. Operators, go to the right of there, scroll down and you'll get like. Double click on like and it pops up there. We want ones that start with ST4 and we're going to put a little star afterwards, which means that it's going to find anything that starts with ST4. If we just put ST4, it would look for ST4 as its only bit of the postcode, but as we know the postcode's got 6 characters, so we have to put the little star in there. Click OK. and it wants the policy holders in alphabetical order, so that's ascending. Run it, and that's our answer. Everything in there is ST4. As you can see, some of them have got an extra 3 characters afterwards, some of them haven't even got a space in. That little star just picks out everything that is after ST4, otherwise it wouldn't have worked. So just remember the star, because that's quite important. So we'll go to File, Save Object. It's a query, we know that, so that's good. Change that to postcode, save it, go to Home, make sure we've got all 3, Xprem, NC bonus, female, postcode, and that's all 5 questions done. All done, all saved, 100%, hopefully.